Shambolic, shocking. I don't need to add anything else to that. Use the phrase wanting it more. Welcome back to West Brom Fan TV. After the absolute misery of Friday, back again, Derby County at home on Easter Monday. A game that is going to be very hard. Derby are fighting for survival. I don't know what we're fighting for, to be honest. You never know, we might somehow end up back in it. But I think, personally, there's more chance of me shitting gold, to be fair.
Yeah, Groundhog Day. Here we go again. I'm sick of the same old, you know, draw or lose. Don't seem like we win many these days. So, let's see what happens.
Looking for a bit of a reaction today. It's got to start for Brotta now. Darwell's being out after that stupid second yellow. 1-1.
Dad, crikey. Really? I have not a clue. It's from 2-0.
0 off a corner. I didn't expect nothing, so I'm not as disappointed as I was against Cov, but bloody hell, that is poor defending. Free header, front post, from a well, the corner itself came from a mistake from Furlong giving the ball away. He did well to recover. Ball into the bar, and I think it's Ibu Adams who's just nodded in.
It's the same in the box. We've never fussed for the ball. Never.
Shambolic, shocking. I don't need to add anything else to that. Use the phrase wanting it more. It's even stronger than that at the minute. We're on the beach in Ibiza at the moment.
What?
What a save that is. Right, half time. Finally been reunited with the father again. Pointless. Same as I said against Coventry, the first 35 minutes should I say. Genuinely, I don't know why we turned up, because there was no passion or anything. Nothing. We didn't even have a bloody shot. It was absolutely garbage. Both the goals, Furlong's fault. Love Furlong, to be fair, and usually he's a reliable name on the team sheet, but you know, I've got to say what I saw. He was at fault for both goals. First one, he gave away the corner, sloppy in possession, did well to recover. He stuck out a header at the near post, and they've just not let it in. Second goal, Derby fans have been really good. Good night! Oh, yeah. My camera's really blurred out there, I don't know why. But 2-1, got one back. We have just chucked on, I think, how many? We've got 7 attackers on the pitch at the minute, or attacking players. Full time at the Hawthorns, and it's pretty much the same outro as did it against Cov. A team that wanted it a lot more for the majority of the game. First half, just complete lack of enthusiasm, lack of effort really. 2 sloppy mistakes from Darnell for both the goals for them. Derby were just rampant all over us. You could tell that they really needed it, they wanted it, they were hungry for it, and yeah, they want to stay in the league. Mendes Lang, that guy, he's been around a bit, to be fair. Always been an okay championship striker. He's a solid championship player. He runs forward, he's always had pace about his game. Rainbow flicks the keeper from the looks of it. I'm not sure if he chipped over, it looked like a rainbow flick to me, and tapped it into a empty net. It was just really spineless, really disappointing. We knew that Derby were going to come for us, but just the lack of effort was really gutting. There's some players that clearly need moving on, clearly deadwood at this moment. There's some which are showing promise and you can tell care, and there's some which have just been injured for quite a while and are coming back into it and are showing, I guess, a bit of promise. Season over now. Cardiff will be a good beer up, and I think that Bilkle have some work to do. To be fair play, they've saved this club, but we, as my good friend Jason said on Twitter, we want to be a team with ambition, want to be a club with ambition. We're West Bromwich Albion. We're not a small club who are pushovers. We're not happy to just survive. We want to compete. Club of this stature, the history we've got, Premiership years, the years with Regis, Batson, Jeff Astle, Tony Brown, these great players who played at the top for Albion. And you look at what we've got now, that they don't even lace the boots of some of the names of these legends at all. Nowhere near them. The rain and the grey, gloomy sky summed at the moon. I do want to put this out there as well. The Derby fans were superb, you know, served us a fair amount of humble pie. We're very loud all game, we were very quiet all game, but you know, when the players aren't putting the effort in, it does rub off on the crowd.
Not much to shout about these days.
No, there's not. Lost for words, to be fair. I weren't expecting, you know, us to batter Derby, or necessarily even beat Derby. I did expect us to be competitive though. There were times that the team didn't look like they knew what they're doing. The manager didn't look like he was knew what he was doing either.
Oh, I'm sorry for Tony, but I think he came back too early into management. He needed to be have a bit more rest, because I can't see. Usually the teams go in after the first half and think, right, okay, let's see what happens in the second half, and then you can tell a manager has managed. We didn't see that today. We've seen a panic reaction. I'll chuck 4 attackers on, but you're weak at the back, and it's going to happen. They're going to come and hit you, and they did. And fair play to Derby, you deserved it, but we should have put up a performance, especially after what happened Friday. I mean, crikey, that was abysmal, and this is the same. Started off at 100 mile an hour, and we were top of the league at one time, and now we're doing about 10 mile an hour. It ain't happening. We need to freshen up and get some new talent in. And if we've got somebody in the academy, let's have a look at them, see what they can do, because we're not doing anything. Oh, Jed Wallace came on. I know he's been injured and he's got a lot to make up for, because he ain't been seen for a long while, but you know, I'm biased. I like Jed because he's a passionate man. He tries hard. Straight away he comes on, he's running all over the place. The game changed for not too long before they give us a sucker punch, but yeah, with these, but it was all attack, and poor Dean Garner's at the back to look after him, mop up the bits and pieces. He is not a defensive player. He's a midfield whiz kid when he's on his day. Sometimes he ain't on his game, but anyway.
100% agree with you, to be fair, Dad. Comments about Jed, agree as well. I thought he played pretty well. When he came on, he was running around like hell. I can't believe I left this to the end. I probably should have said this earlier, but talk on Derby, set with the game plan, played pretty well. Kane Wilson, he looks nothing like he did when he played for us. It looks nothing like how he did when he played for us. Absolute unit that man is. Classic John Eustace side. Fantastic fans. They're always pretty good when they come here. To be fair, they always beat us. So yeah. To the next one. Hopefully, good beer up. Some academy players come into the fold who wouldn't usually.